Hello student, next conversion student, that is 2-methyl propane react with chlorine in the presence of sunlight to give A compound. When A compound react with alcoholic KOH to give B compound. When B compound react with ozone in the presence of zinc, what is C compound? Simple trick student. So Cl2 in the presence of sunlight, that is free radical substitution reaction. Free radical substitution reaction, that is here hydrogen, two types of product will be produced when 2-methyl propane react with the chlorine. This is halogenation student. So here this chlorine will attack this position and this position. Two types of product will be produced here also one time. So we get that is CH3 CH2 Cl. This is also one product. This is primary alkyl halide, and this chlorine attack this position also. This is first product and this is second product. CH3C CH3 Cl, then CH3. This is the second production. Second product is the major product. So we consider the major product only. Why? Because of this is a tertiary free radical is formed. This is the intermediate compound. Intermediate compound is tertiary free radical. It is a primary free radical. So tertiary free radical is more stable than secondary. Secondary free radical is more stable than primary. We know order student. We consider the first. This is the major product. So we consider the major product only. This is the A compound. This is the A compound. This is A compound. 2-methyl propane react with chlorine in the presence of sunlight, we get 2-chloro-2-methyl propane is formed. This is the major production. When A compound react with alcoholic KOH, when A compound react with alcoholic KOH, what is the role of alcoholic KOH student? That is removal of one hydrogen, one halogen from adjacent carbon. Chlorine from here, hydrogen from here. So we get final production CH3, CH3, double bond CH2. This is the B compound. This is the B compound. What is the role of alcoholic KOH? That is removal of one hydrogen, one halogen from adjacent carbon. Chlorine from here, hydrogen from here. We get that is CH3 single bond C, CH3 double bond CH2. Here this is chlorine, this is positive charge will be formed. Yes, Cl minus from here, H plus from here. So we get plus minus, we get double bond. Yes, plus minus we form a plus minus one bond will be formed, that is double bond. CH3 single bond CCH3 double bond CH2. This is the B compound. When B compound react with O3 by Zn, that is ozonolysis, that belongs to reductive ozonolysis. It belongs to reductive ozonolysis. We know I gave simple trick student. Here three oxygens are there. First step what to do student? Cut this bond cleavage. Here three oxygens are there. Out of these three oxygen, put the one oxygen on this carbon, another oxygen put on this carbon, and one more oxygen put on this zinc. So we get what is the production? This is the CH3CO CH3 plus CH2O we can write, that is HCHO. CH2O we can write HCHO, CH3CO CH3 plus HCHO plus ZNO. This is the simple trick student. We know already we did in previous video, that is ozonolysis simple trick student. Yeah, double bond cleavage. Out of these three oxygen, one oxygen put on this carbon, another oxygen put on this carbon, and one more oxygen put on this zinc. So this zinc oxide is formed, formaldehyde and acetone. This is the simple trick student. This is the trick for ozonolysis. And after O3 by ZNO, if in case student this B compound, again I am writing one more step, this B compound react with O3 in the presence of water. In O3 react with zinc, it is reductive ozonolysis student. O3 by water, it belongs to oxidative ozonolysis student. Oxidative ozonolysis. It is only one step reaction student. It is only one step, that is acetone and formaldehyde is formed, zinc oxide is formed. And oxidative ozonolysis, it is a two steps reaction. In first step same product will be formed. Oxidative ozonolysis, it is a two steps reaction. First step is same product will be formed, that is acetone, same thing. Out of O3, three oxygens are there. One oxygen put on this carbon, one more oxygen put on this carbon, and one more oxygen combines with H2O. One more oxygen combines with H2O. This H2O plus O, it gives rise to H2O2. So we get final production, that is we get same product. See in first step same product will be formed, CH3CO CH3 plus HCHO plus H2O2. This H2O2 mild oxidizing agent, so that is mild oxidizing agent, it is oxidizer. H2O would act as oxidizer. It is a mild oxidizing agent. So this H2O2 oxidized only for aldehyde group only. It oxidized only for aldehyde group. We get that is HCOOH. We get that is HCOOH. It H2O2 oxidized only aldehyde group only. This H2O2 oxidized only aldehyde group in the presence of this formaldehyde, in the presence of H2O2 to give acid. But in acetone react with H2O2. What happens when there is no reaction? No reaction. So it is very most important, student. H2O2 cannot oxidize the keto group. H2O2 cannot oxidize the keto group. Simply remember, student, H2O2 is mild oxidizing agent. It oxidizes only for aldehyde group, cannot oxidize the keto group. So after that, student, when acetone react with H2O2, acetone and oxidized with H2O2, what happens is there is no reaction. But when aldehyde oxidized with H2O2 to form acid group. This is the simple trick, student. This is a simple trick, student. If you like my video, please like, share and comment. Thank you, student.